So welcome back. This is video 2 on the most important step, or the most important thing that I can tell anyone trying to do this or starting out or just learning from my mistakes is to be as detailed and precise as possible when you're working with other people, whether that's a freelance artist, a designer, a manufacturer, a brand, or anything like that. You want to have all your ideas clearly laid out as possible. You gotta be able to be as clear and detailed, as concise as possible. So kind of worked with one of my friends and he helped me create this footwear. And from there, we went in maybe about 3 or 4 rounds of revisions, just different things that I saw that I liked in one design versus something else that was in another design that I kind of wanted to implement and add into it. So I had to take the design back to the client, obviously, which was my wife, and show her the sketches and let her give me her thoughts. She agreed, she liked the sketches, everything looked great. She was excited to move forward with the project and get some shoes that she could hopefully wear to work soon. One of the key features that I really liked was this piece right here. It's on the front and it is it's a lock-in. So like it gives you lateral and medial support. So for purposes of the lock-in feel, like so your foot doesn't roll, I wanted to implement something like this. This shoe is based off of a running platform. It mimics a running shoe, so it's a lot lighter weight than your average military boot. It has different characteristics. It uses the TPU tape, the engineered mesh, and ballistic nylon or Cordura. So now that I had everything squared away, it was time to look for a manufacturer. I went searching on the internet. I found a few different manufacturers, sent them the design. I asked for samples. Samples can range anywhere from $50 to $5,000. It just depends on what you actually want in your footwear. A couple months later, I want to say maybe 2 months, I finally received some samples back. They were not to my liking. We had to scrap those manufacturers, and a couple months later, again, those came in, and those looked a little bit better, but they still weren't right where I wanted them to be. The amount of time that I felt that it took to create the samples. It was at that point I kind of like made the hard decision. I sat down with my wife and we both talked about it and discussed it, and I decided to go to China. Closer.
Wait, say again.
We're getting closer, people. We're getting closer. This is almost it.